All right, so Anthony Bourdain killed himself, and I was sad. I gave him props on Facebook, and I was like, what a life he's led and all that stuff, because I thought he was gay. I thought he was one of these gay guys prancing around the world eating shellfish and sipping on fancy wine and being a precious boy. And I thought he was, Rogan spoke highly of him, and he was getting into jujitsu, and he looked like an interesting fellow, but I thought he was a full-blown gay guy. I found out he has either an 11-year-old daughter or a 13-year-old son, and I just flew on a plane, and it's weird how certain things you react to. And I posted some stuff I just posted a benign joke about Anthony Bourdain, and I saw the reaction. People got so mad. I said it was a fake tweet that said, I have information that could put Hillary Clinton in jail. It's a meme that's been going around. I posted the same thing when Tom Petty died. It's nothing. And people were like, how dare you so soon? And I was like, you know what? Fuck you people and fuck Anthony Bourdain. Like, seriously, fuck Anthony Bourdain. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you a little of my backstory that I do 2 hours at least live streaming every day, and I've never felt any need to share because I don't believe in that. I don't think that life should just be complained about. But when I was a kid, my dad used to threaten to kill himself a lot. And that was his way of regaining control in an uncontrollable situation. And I don't forgive him because I found as an adult, when you forgive things that you know are wrong, it doesn't end the cycle. That's a fact. When I say, oh, it's okay that when I was 7, my dad said that he used to want to go on a walk and jump in the river and never come home. I used to follow him around like a combination between a guardian angel and Gollum. Just like following, like he'd say that he was going to go for a walk and he never wanted to come back because he wanted to die. And he would say that he would wanted to go into the water and drown. Like, looking back, it's so fucking pathetic. But at the time, I was like, please don't go, please don't go, please don't go. And I would follow him. And all I would do is just watch him, make sure he didn't die. Because in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna make sure I rescue him from the water. Doesn't he know how much I need him? And he never jumped in the water. I found out he smoked cigarettes. But the only way to get through that time in my life, because it made me feel worthless, it made me feel like, how could someone that I need so much want to just go away? When I'm 7. So I came to the conclusion that suicide is for cowards, and I would taunt him because he would do it more times in my life. And this is the only way that I would get him to stop. Because he'd say, well, if this is the way, I'm never going to, whatever he was complaining about at the time. And he'd be like, I'm just going to kill myself. And I'd be like, good, do it. I want to fucking watch you do it. You fucking bitch. I want to watch you die. And in my mind, I wanted the opposite. I wanted him to live forever because I needed him. And so when I see these motherfuckers with kids, man, like, he has an 11-year-old kid that this wine-sipping fucking faggot is going to dance around the world being like, oh, what does this taste like? Oh, life is too hard. Same with Robin Williams, that fucking pussy. Fuck these fucking pussies, man. Oh, he had Parkinson's. My grandmother had Parkinson's. She didn't kill herself because she fucking loved my mom. She wanted to meet her grandkids even when she thought that a fucking fire hydrant was a little boy. I remember that when I was a kid. She'd go, oh, go play with the little boy. Wear your best white clothes. I don't know why she said wear your best white clothes, but she was in the last stages of Parkinson's. She could barely chew or swallow, but she didn't kill herself because she believed in family and she believed that her life was worth it just so that I could meet her. And it's like, fuck Anthony Bourdain. And fuck all the people that glorify it. And some of these fucking losers on Instagram are like, hey, Big Bear, you have a platform now. I mean, you're stooping low. You're better than this. Better than this? Child suicide is up 77%. You go on Netflix, you watch 13 Reasons Why and shit, they're glorifying this shit. They're giving kids no pride in their country, no pride in their, like, they can't even be boys anymore without feeling toxic. They go to school, they're taught nonsense. Little kids know what a lie is because they're so tuned into the force, you know what I mean? And so they're living these worlds of fucking nihilism and they're offing themselves. And so to see all these people that I'm friends with, famous people I'm friends with that I know will probably shut more doors on me, but I don't give a fuck. I'm still that kid. I'm still trying to save me as a kid. It doesn't take a shrink to fucking figure that out. And all these people saying like, oh, I'll see you soon, my friend. No, the fuck you won't. He's a rotting corpse. And he has a little kid that he left behind that probably just needed him. And people are like, oh, well, mental health. Yeah, mental health. Why the fuck is everyone all of a sudden getting mental health problems? Why is suicide skyrocketing? Is our genetics changing? It's the same with obesity. Oh, I have addiction issues. Yeah, you're addicted to eating fucking corn syrup and sugar. We all want to eat corn syrup and sugar. I've done opioids. You don't think I've done fucking opioids? They feel great. It feels like a lazy river of fucking warmth. Yeah, don't do that shit. My friend Guck has had 16 friends die of heroin, either suicide or overdose. This whole like, oh, what a great life. He had mental issues. No, fuck that. Dude's a pussy. He's a coward. And all you young people out there, don't ever think that's a solution. The only people I will shed tears for suicide are vets, because some of them have been through moral wounds and PTSD that I can't fathom, and I weep for those people. I weep for people that have witnessed shit that they can't deal with. That maybe they were gang raped their whole childhood, or maybe they accidentally shot a kid in fucking Afghanistan or watched their friend get blown up, and every day is a waking nightmare, and so they just want to end it. Those people I weep for, not these fancy bitches that want control. They just want control. And it's like, and they have kids, some of these sick fucks on Instagram are like, didn't you have a Marine kill himself with heroin? Yeah. And if I glorified that, he would call me a faggot. He didn't want to die, but he also did want to die. That's the problem with PTSD. It's called a moral wound. And it's not, and he didn't have kids. It's probably one of the reasons he didn't have kids, because he never trusted himself. These fucking faggots, man. Anybody that says, oh, you lost a fan, oh, mental health's a real thing, get the fuck out. My childhood was fucked because of that one quality of my father. And it was. And it's in me. I found myself that welling up in me once in a fight with Amy years ago. That I was going to say, I'm going to fucking kill myself. I don't need this. There's no reason for me to live. That's cowardice, control shit. And I learned it by watching Daddy. Okay? So in order to get past that, because my son will never hear those words come from my mouth, I have to condemn it. And so the fuck do you guys. Don't ever act like these people aren't the fucking bitch cowards that they are. The cycle of that seed's in me. You understand that? That seed is in me to take control by telling people I'm going to fucking kill myself. That's horrifying. And once I saw that baby, my life changed, man. That stupid cunt Whitney Cummings is going to say that I turned right wing because of money. No, maybe it was the birth of my son, you fucking melted candle face bitch. When you see something more than you, when you see something worth fighting for and worth suffering for and worth the social ridicule of people saying, I'm your Patreon, I'll unsubscribe. Take all your shit money. I don't give a flying fuck. Take it all. I'm fine. I'll fucking get a job again. You don't think I heard these threats about the trans kid shit? You fucking sick fucks. When you have that kid and you say, I will not repeat the past. My mother did that. My mother's dad was very violent. That's the thing, good or bad. I love my father. I respect my father. My father has some bad qualities. My father said some fucked up shit to me when I was a kid and was mentally fucking horrifying. His intent was not to abuse me. He was lazy. He was lazy about his thoughts. He wasn't like, oh, I want to hurt Owen. I'm going to hurt Owen. I'm going to take out all my pain on Owen. No, he wanted attention and he wanted control, and he took a fucking shortcut through suicide threats. I still love him, but what he did is fucked up, and I will never condone that. And I will, anytime someone kills himself like that, I will call them the fucking coward that they are. And Anthony Bourdain had a sweet-ass life. A life where he could do jujitsu with Joe Rogan and sip the finest wines in the world and have a beautiful child. A child that's now fucked for life. That's all I got to say about that. So just know your shitty little comments, your shitty, stupid little comments. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, because truth serves me well, and I serve truth well. Because once I go off that reservation, I'm done. I'm a fucking dead man. And I like Anthony Bourdain. I liked his show. I rooted for the guy. But when you'd rather strangle your neck to death when you have a child that looks at you like, Dada, Dada, you're a fucking coward. And you don't deserve the miracle of birth. Someone said settle down. You can go fuck yourself. Just literally go fuck yourself. All right, I'm out.